Welcome, welcome, welcome to Plant a Garden TV. Another day, another beautiful day. Well, it's one thing I cannot complain about this year. It's the amount of rain that come this year. This garden season, it's a special garden season. Yes, I can say that because the amount of rain that I see come this year, I never used to it, and I'm so grateful. Hey Naya, how you doing? Blessing to you. Yes, guys, these are some of my peppers that I harvest from my garden. These are organic peppers that I grow for myself naturally. I've been growing these type of pepper for years. So this is 100% organic, 100%. Yes. So in a minute, I'm gonna be cutting up these seeds and show you guys how I save beautiful seed. You see, sometimes what I do, I look for my most beautiful plants, the most powerful plant in my garden, and this is where I get my seeds from. I focus on the healthiest plants, the one that grows. The growth of it was just unbelievable. These are the ones I go and get my seed from. There's a plant here which is a cayenne pepper. This is just on another level, all right, because we all know how cayenne pepper is very tiny. Let me get a ripe cayenne pepper for you. This is a ripe cayenne pepper, and we can see how this pepper is really, really tiny. And look at this one to this one. Compare them. You see the difference? And this one ain't ripe as yet. So this is a pepper that I will love to keep the seeds. I will love to save these seeds because these are just unbelievable. Look at this one and look at this one. Big difference. This one triple times this one. Yeah. So these seeds, most of these seeds, I'm definitely going to save them. I'm not even, all of these seeds, I'm going to save them as a special batch of cayenne pepper seed. A special batch. Because these are really big. And I have another plant over here as well that I see producing. Yeah, this one as well. This one is pretty thick as well. This is another cayenne pepper. Look how thick they are. And it's a secret recipe I've used on these plants. Natural recipe that I use on these plants. And I've seen the difference. Because with this one and this one, I use the recipe. And these things have transformed to some massive peppers. I'm going to take you over here and I'm going to show you one that I did not put anything around and show you the difference. This is the next one here. You see? This one, I didn't put it around, and this one is the regular size. But these two over there has definitely triple their natural size. So it's a good thing when you can do your own little experiment and see things for yourself. That's why sometimes we have to be our own scientists in our garden. That's the whole only how we're gonna learn. How else we gonna learn? If you wanna see something that's different, you wanna see, you have to put them around certain plants. You cannot put them around all your plants because you will never know the difference. So you put it around some of the same type of plant, and when you put it around some the same type of plant, what you're gonna see the difference, because like I now show you over there, it's a prime example of what I'm seeing. I put it around these two has triple their size, regular size. The one over there that I didn't put it around, it's also, that one is regular. Right here, I'm gonna cut some seed first. Then I'm gonna be tapping up some of my eggplant, because I now harvest eggplant from these plants, and they now start to push back out flowers, which is my second harvest from them. So what I'm gonna do in a minute, you guys gonna be seeing me feeding my eggplants for the second growth with natural liquid fertilizer. You guys gonna see how much I'm putting around it. You guys gonna see I can pour it on the plant and it will never destroy the plant. This is how great these natural composts are. You can throw them directly on the plant and about don't have to worry about it burning down your plant. Yes, thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. And this is it right here, guys. You see how it's rich and green? All right, so you guys gonna be seeing me in a minute dealing with my eggplant there, because I wanna give them that extra boost. The reason why I wanna give them that extra boost, they already produce two crop already, and I know they're gonna need that little extra boost to continue, because these things is not gonna stop produce till around October, November. So we still have a few more months. So since they're going for their third crop, I'm gonna be giving them another boost. So today, all right, let me show see you going. Shadow, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed before, don't forget to subscribe so you can get all my latest video. I'm just asking you, hit the notification bell so you can be the first to get the update. Today, I'm gonna be focusing on collecting seeds from my peppers. This is a bell pepper that grows in my garden right over there. Big, massive, pretty bell pepper. Ain't this a beauty? Now, if you grow this bell pepper, you're gonna definitely want to save the seed from these bell pepper. You don't want to throw away these seed, guys. You want to save these beautiful seed. You see how pretty it look? You don't want to throw this away. So basically, a pure grow blessing, how you doing? Blessings to you. All right. So, and guess what? There's gonna be someone will be getting some seeds from these four peppers. There's gonna be some lucky person. So now, how I'm gonna do this? Let me show you how I'm gonna do this, right? I want to do it in a way that I can nice and healthy. Okay, so we're gonna cut out the seeds them. We're gonna separate them because it's different pepper, so we want to make sure that they separate. So we're gonna just put them there, and this is beautiful, lovely bell pepper. All right, this one, it's an Italian sweet pepper. Thank you, Pure Group. Thank you. Blessings to you. This is an Italian sweet pepper. So what we do now, we just cut it down like this and we bust it open. And damn, man, this thing is smelling strong. So what we do now, guys, all the seed is down there. I don't know if you can see. The seeds them is here. So we just want to separate the seeds because we don't want them to mix up with each other. So all you're doing, guys, is busting the pepper down. Can you guys see? And this one have a lot of pepper. Wow. Let me see how much this one have in the most. Let me see how much pepper this one have. Let me see. I didn't really want to. I don't like to separate them. I like to just cut out the heart of it and just allow them to dry. But my goodness, this one is loaded with so much pepper. Mm-mm-mm. This is, I know to you guys, this look like, oh, that's just a few seed, but trust me, this is a lot of pepper seed right here. This is a lot of pepper seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With a rough count, this is like 100 pepper seed right here from one pepper. This one here, this having a good bit too, because all down inside there having pepper, but this one having the most. But it's very important, guys. Let me tell you from my experience, if you I have this one too. If you trying, thank you, Progo. Yes, yes, yes. From one pepper, you could get 100 seed from one of these pepper. You understand? From my experience, guys, we know everybody have their own experience, but from my experience, the best fruit to get your seed from is the oily one. The oily one. This is the first macho pepper I get from that plant, and this is the one I take. Same thing with this. Same thing with the bell pepper. These are the seeds. This is my experience, right? I'm sure someone else is going to tell you something different. From my experience, they kind of take from the parent, the mother plant. They kind of take more. That one like it grow it more, like it take the direct drain from the parents. No, this bell pepper here, I've been growing this bell pepper plant for over 10 years. These same bell pepper, using back the same seed, just like how I'm saving the seed now, I've been doing it for over 10 years. So I have a lot of bell pepper seed, a lot. But anyhow, why you think every year, I grow 8-foot bell pepper tree every year? You know why? Same dream. And this is why I'm explaining to you. This is why I'm saying the first plant produce is like the first fruit. It's like you take the full dream from the mother plant. So if you growing 8-foot pepper tree, if you grow an 8-foot pepper tree and you take the first fruit and save the seed, every year you're gonna be growing massive pepper trees. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the seed should be a replica of the mother plant. Definitely. Definitely. I like how you say that. So say for instance, this is why you watch your plants them. So say for instance you realize, God, this pepper tree grow 8 feet tall. This plant is actually 8 feet tall. You want to hold that first fruit, that first pepper that it produce. You want to hold that and you want to save the seed from that. That gonna give you basic, just like you said, a replica of the mother, of where it comes from. So every year you're gonna realize your plants I'm only getting, you're growing massive pepper tree. This is what goes on with my garden every year. Last year I grew a 10-foot bell pepper tree. The year before, an 8-foot bell pepper tree. No, a poblano pepper tree last year. The reason why them deer eat down my pepper them last year, my bell pepper them last year, this year I kind of try to fence it around to keep them out. So my pepper them is doing really well. Right now at this moment, I have a pepper tree. I truly believe it hitting 8 feet now. I truly believe it hitting 8 feet. There's a next one there. Is not far from 8 feet. There's more already 6 feet heading for 7. It's the same seeds that comes from you know. And guys, this is from my experience. All right. Yes, definitely save the seed. You will be surprised. You actually, what you're doing, you created, you is a dream you creating. A dream. So now you realize now, all of these plants gonna be just like their mother. You know, like, like a man and a woman have a child, and the child come out look more like the mother. The first thing they're gonna say, oh, you take your mother genes, you look just like your mother. Or you take your father genes, you look just like your father. You see where I'm coming from? So this is my experience, guys. That plant, that false fruit, it produce. You need to grab hold of it and grab the seeds. Their seeds gonna be just like, basically like their mother. And don't take my word for it, guys. Try it for your own self. Don't take my word for it at all. Try it for your own self. It's important. It's important. Now, one pepper plant can give you 100 pepper. 100 pepper seed, that's amazing. You understand? But these are pepper I've been growing for, all these peppers I've been growing for years, and I always do my own experiment. I always do my own research. And when I say research, doing my own research, I'm talking about in my garden, not Google. In my garden, because this is where this is the class. This is the class right here. And all these plants is your teacher. This is the class. And all these plants, included nature, is your teacher. So if you don't want to pay attention, then you're not going to learn nothing. You have to pay attention. That's how you're going to understand what is going on. That's how you're going to understand what should I do or what I shouldn't do around my plants. Because they are your teacher. Each and every one of them is a teacher. Your job is to listen, observe, pay attention. That's how you learn. Because you can't be growing a garden year upon year upon year and no progress. You see what I'm coming from? Then it's waste of time. No progress. You're supposed to improve. How do we improve? How do we improve? We have to see where we fail. And it's not even about fail. It's where we didn't see no success. We look over it and we say, nah, we got to do something different. Because this is surely not working. So what we do something different until we figure it out. Like you in school, your teacher gave you a maths to figure out. You got to try different things until you figure it out. These are your teacher, and the crazy thing about it is they are your teacher, and they shows you. A plant shows you when it's not doing well. It shows you when it lack of something. We got to just be the one to observe and pay attention to what is actually happening. If you're growing okra plant and you grow the okra plant the year before and you plant them in a shaded area and you realize, damn, my okra barely produce anything. They barely grow anywhere. and they barely produce anything. Would you plant them at the same spot? Or would you try to plant them in an area where the sun is shining? So it's all about your little experiment in your garden that brings success in your garden. When you understand these things, guys, you have confidence. You come with confidence. You already know. You already know the kind of plants you're going to get. You already know where you're going to see. That's the confidence you have. Because over the years, what you did, you've been studying the growth of the plant. You study what they like. You study what they don't like. You study all these things. And that's how we get great. An organic garden is very challenging for many people. I don't think many people gonna have the patience for an organic garden, but guess what? It's something you will never regret. All right? You see these okra here, this one already turned hard. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave this one for seed. But I don't know if you guys remember these okra a few weeks ago. These okra was really small down to the ground. Now I'm actually harvesting already from them. I cannot even harvest fast enough. Okay? All right, I see my pumpkin look like it start pushing out pumpkin. Okay, because I was wondering what's going on. All right, so saving seed like this plant here, guys. This is a cayenne pepper, and this seed. All right, all right. This seed is priceless. And you know, when I tell people about the seeds that I have, you know, I can talk about my seed because I know what kind of seed I have, and I know what kind of seed and I've been using these seeds for years. It's not like I now start using them seed yesterday. This is the same seed that germinate, produce a plant. Then when the plant come, I take the seed from them, and just like what you see me now doing there, I take the seed. This is priceless. This is cayenne pepper. This is priceless. What did I feed this plant with? Could somebody guess? Is there anybody in the chat could guess what did I feed these plants with that they could naturally triple their size? Naturally triple their size. Is anyone here who been following me who remember what I was feeding these plants with? I never see a cayenne pepper so big. Never. Ah, that's right. Organic material compost, definitely. Definitely. And this is the thing I keep telling people. I keep saying over and over and over. Because a lot of people don't believe or trust the natural. You see? A lot of people don't believe or trust the natural. But what I'm saying is, when you start growing in natural garden, you start seeing miracles. I say miracles. Yes, definitely. You start seeing miracles. This is one right here. 8-foot bell pepper tree. 10-foot bell pepper tree without actually adding any kind of chemical in your garden. And it didn't take no length of time. What it takes you to have patience and discipline with your garden, with your soil, and there's when you're gonna start to see the great result. Now, let me show you again. That's the cayenne pepper right there. Look one here. This is really the size of a cayenne pepper. This anybody who grow cayenne pepper, they're mostly gonna tell you this is the size. I never saw them this massive. This is actually almost triple times, 4 times. Yeah, the result are almost immediate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It just comes with discipline and no distraction. Because like I said, there's so much distraction out there, it's crazy. And another problem is people prefer gimmicks than real. You understand? Like a post will show you, oh, yes, I did this in a 2 seconds video, like a 10 seconds video. I did this, and it put it, and this is the result. You amazed. No, the person who's showing you, this is what I'm using while the plant is growing. This is what I'm using. This is showing you the growth of the plant. We patient is what we lack of these days. Patient. We look for too much quick results. You understand? And quick result is what taking our patience away. Because we want to see things happen overnight, and nothing happen overnight. You understand? Nothing that builds right happen overnight. Nothing that builds right gonna happen overnight. You understand? But when you start to see result, this is when you're gonna be astonished. Because you wanna know, my goodness, is this possible? Yes, it's possible. But you gotta be patient. Stop allowing people to distract you from your mission. Your mission is to grow a natural garden, and you allow people to distract you. Oh, this pepper tree now start producing. I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see the small pepper. This gonna be oh man, this have pepper everywhere. And you see size of this pepper tree, guys? Look the size of this thing. This is the next one. I was feeding with liquid fertilizer. Now, these type of seed, guys, you want to grab hold of these type of seeds. When you see miracle in your garden, you want to grab hold of the seeds. You don't want to throw away your seeds. You want to grab hold. So now, what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going on my eggplant them. I already harvest 2 crop from my eggplant. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to boost them, because if you notice, you can see this one, you have eggplant, and if you notice, it's still pushing flowers. So since I already get 2 crop from them, I'm going to give them an extra boost, because I want them to produce all the way down to the last frost. So if you give them an extra boost now, which the truth is I don't have to, but I'm gonna give them that extra boost. This is liquid fertilizer, natural liquid fertilizer, guys. Natural liquid fertilizer. This thing make your plants grow like listen me, grow and produce like wildfire. I'm telling you. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Progo. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. Guys, let me really have a conversation, because listen me. I don't think I see anybody right now gardening the way I garden and the way I show everything. I don't think. I don't think I've seen that so far. You understand? I come out here and to support to the like button, guys, shouldn't be no hesitation from hitting the like button, because these type growing your food natural, man, need to get out there. It's just for people to understand that, yo, you could naturally grow your food natural and get great production. You understand? I'm showing that if you go back, you're gonna see all the videos from November come right down. It was all about gardening. When I'm preparing the soil, when I'm sowing seed, all these things, guys. So I appreciate if you guys can support the channel by at least hitting the like button, by at least sharing the video. And you also can go back to my channel and watch some of the video and leave a comment. I appreciate it, because nobody garden like this today. People not, everybody looking for overnight result. And the great thing about it is, if you have patience with this type of gardening, you could get overnight result. Look, the pepper I now show you, the cayenne pepper. I feed that with liquid natural. Look the size of pepper that thing produce. That is overnight result. Why? Because I have patience and discipline all this time. Hey, home said Rachel, blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Yes. Hey, Elsa, how you doing? Have to give back to the soil. Please give to the... Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, Elsa. Appreciate that. Yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you guys real information, man. So I appreciate the support in any form or the other. Even if it's by liking, share, that other people could understand that there's a natural way out there to grow, and grow in good healthy food. All right, so what I'm going to continue doing, I'm going to continue feeding my soil. Give me a second. You know, sometimes, always remember, as a gardener, sometimes when a woman is pregnant, like this pepper here, this one now start producing, we're gonna give it some boost. Always remember, when a woman is pregnant, what she does, she need nutrients, minerals, all this stuff to feed the baby in her stomach. She need that. Thank you, Ampiogo. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. Because I know you is one of the person who sees this whole process, and you see that it actually work. Because you used to be here when I was doing the lives then. Them time the plants them was down on the ground. So thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, so what I'm actually doing here, guys, I'm boosting them. I'm not weeding the garden no more. I'm gonna leave the weeds them to grow. So in the fall, these weeds gonna dry down and become compost for the plants. So why I'm giving them another boost? The only reason I'm giving them another boost is because, let me show you what's going on. We already get 2 crops out of these things. And if you notice, since we already get 2 crops, Anytime, brethren, I'm practicing. All right, good, good. I like that. You practicing too. Good. You're gonna be seeing them result in your garden, man. And your garden doing good. You're doing really well. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that. Yes. These things done give me 2 crops already. And if you notice, we start seeing more flowers from 2 crops. And look at here, it pushing out more flowers, all of them. So this limb right here, this is, you see guys, sometimes you got to be your own sergeant in your garden too. You see this? This whole limb was split. You see, if you could see, it split down to the ground. And what I did, I bring it right back up and I tie it up this so and just keep it there. Do you know it's still growing? Look at it even pushing out new leaf there. So sometimes you got to be your own doctor inside your garden. You got to know how to doctor your plant and fix them. You understand? So not every time a plant, you see bell pepper, it's hard to patch a bell pepper because bell pepper very easy to break. Very, very easy to break. But with eggplant, you actually could bring back the limb, attach it, make sure it attach, and somehow the energy. Some people will wrap a plastic around it, but I didn't do that. I just leave it right there, and it's growing really well. When we look at the top, we see it's still growing nice. You see? So now, if I boost them now, which I'm doing, oh my goodness, look at this eggplant. This eggplant is naturally taller than me right at this moment. Watch here. Oh my goodness, wow. And it's still growing. So the remedy I use, guys, it's working. And look at this pepper tree here too. This one, you see how it bend over? It need a longer stick. Because it's loaded with pepper. Watch coming up here. Listen to me, you guys ain't seen nothing yet. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. These pepper, they don't stop produce and it does grow. Yes, so you see out here, we have eggplant growing, guys. So with this type of thing, what we want to do, we want to stake them up good and give them that little boost. Boy, these eggplant really massive, man. So could you imagine me giving these another boost? Because you see, we're still seeing a lot of flowers. So giving them a boost, it's a very, very good idea. Some plants, once you give them a boost, one boost, that's it. But for what I'm seeing here, I want these to continue produce. So for them to continue produce, which I know they're going to produce because as you see, they're already producing. But now I'm still going to give them that extra boost now to strengthen them because you know the mother. When the mother make baby, the mother need energy to feed that plant. So when you produce when he produce the baby, he still got to feed the baby. So now I'm giving them that boost now to produce and then produce another crop. Because we still have months to go, which gonna be these things gonna produce maybe another 3-4 crop. You see what I'm coming from? So you have to know what you're doing, guys. And how do you know? By learning. By paying attention. So you see, guys, I finally start putting my fresh seeds them together now. Yep. Start putting fresh seed together. So this is gonna be a lot of seed again this garden season. All right. So what you do when you're first go around your garden, look at the most powerful plant you have in your garden. The most powerful plant. And from that plant, you make sure the first fruit that produce, you make sure you grab the seed from that. You make sure you grab the seed from that, because that's the seed that's going to produce that taking the green from that massive plant you have. You see where I'm coming from? Let me see. Thank you. How often do you give your apple tree liquid organic tea? Since I give mine some tea, I have put on 2 feet of dew. All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, what I do, I give them in the fall. I give them in the fall and in the spring, and that's it. So in the fall, before they go back, before the frost, I give them something for give them a little strength before that cold weather comes on. And after the cold, then I just leave them. Then when the spring come, when everything start, before everything start getting back to life, you just hit them with another boots fast, you know, and that gonna get them going for producing their fruits and their to produce their fruit. Yes. So basically twice in the fall and early in the spring. I give milk on some plant for boost. Oh really? Okay. Okay. Well, you do what works for you. That's all I can tell you. If it working for you, you do what you gotta do. All right. Okay. Yes, guys. Now, this pepper is going wild right now. They're going wild right now. These bell pepper. Yes, man. Yes. This bell pepper is going really wild right now, guys. This bell pepper like crazy is coming in now. Oh my goodness. Wow. Small bell pepper. Bell pepper coming in there. Even up to the top we see flowers. Bell pepper over there, small pepper sided. Even up to the bell pepper. Even to the top. And this is one tree I'm showing you now. This is one tree coming up right here. With all these bell pepper coming in. Lord of, oh my goodness. Wow. Look at this one right here. Look at this one right here. Right up to the top. 7 feet tall. Look how much pepper this thing have on up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then flowers, then up to the top. 11. And flowers like crazy. Look here again. Watch down inside there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Listen me, guys. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not telling you, thank you, program, man. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. Because I appreciate you. Look at next one here, guys. This one, look how I got to push up my hand, and my hand cannot reach the top. You see? This is another one right here. It's put and up to the top. If you notice, you have pepper here. All the way go up there. You have pepper blossom. Oh, you see, look something there. That's a grand supper something. They like to make, you see it? You need to give my pepper, sir. The next thing you start eat off the top. You seeing it? Look at right up there. Yes. Yes, guys. This thing is producing. Look here. Watch here. Pepper coming. And I know harvest peppers, you know. I know harvest pepper. Oh my goodness. Just now I can't walk through here now. I cannot walk through here just now. Watch here. Pepper every goddamn way. Watch up there. I'm not sure if you guys seeing, but my goodness. I can't even go through there, guys. I scared I'm gonna break the limbs them. Look here, guys. So when I tell you about bell pepper, oh, look here again, bell pepper, all to the top, all over here, watch, bell pepper, and they now start coming. Look at this bell pepper. This is a next bell pepper plant here. This one here, it's crazy. I see a third. Oh, okay, all right. This is another one here that I can't reach the top, which I know this one. I know for sure this one is 8 feet at this moment. So I got to get my measuring tape and do a video that you guys can see. A matter of fact, a live, showing you the height of this thing. So in this garden, we don't have to lie. We tell the truth because we see how it works and we have confidence. We already know this here come from a 8-foot bell pepper tree. This right here, 8 foot. And all going down inside here, watch, bell pepper. You see? Bell pepper. Bell pepper. Bell pepper. Watch, bell pepper. Everywhere, guys. So when me tell you that these things produce like wildfire, yes they do. And then our eggplant, we don't get 2 crop from our eggplant. Look how much flowers they have on again. And we now get 2 crop from them. So this is why I have to be disciplined. Because of the great result I've been seeing. I cannot be nothing more than appreciative to nature and growing our food natural. Because I've seen it all with my eyes. Listen to me. I grow, Elsa says sometimes I chew for any crushed eggshell on plants for boost. When you do that, do you see any result, Elsa? Because it's important to see result. Because that's what the thing is, right? The thing is, whenever you're using something, you have to able to identify if there's a growth. Do you use pepper leaf? Right at this moment, I don't use it, but I remember it have a lot of benefit. It really do have a lot of benefit. Pepper leaf loaded with benefit. Hey Donna West, how you doing? I know you used to use pepper leaf. Like if you have a boil, they used to use it, warm it up with grease, put it out there, and it used to dry it out. But I don't use it right at this moment, unless I have to. Donna, pepper leaf for food. My grandmother, who is 11 and studies plants, said, as long as we cook them, leaf we can. Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. Yes, you probably can get 3 harvests of. Yes, that I already got 2 already, the angel. Already got 2. So I'm definitely right now I'm heading for a next one. So I know I might be able to get at least 2 more. Hey, I am good, thank you. You sending lots of love to you and everyone. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Okay. Yes. The you see, it's a reason why I did live this garden season. Because for the people who was following me within these life, they have seen something before the eyes. They have seen something happen before their eyes. And how they seen it happen before their eyes. Because they see when this garden was, the plants them was very low. And they could see the difference now. They see the production. They see how the plants them look healthy. They see how the plants them producing. They see how the plants them grow. It's really a blessing for able to behold something like that. You see the brother there? Pure grow. Yeah, the brother there in the chat. D'Angelo. Pure grow D'Angelo. Listen to me. You gotta watch out for that brother because I'm telling you, that's gonna be a great gardener. Because you know why I'm saying this to you? He's seen some things. Because he always here. And then when I go and look at his channel, look at his garden, I see how great, how good he doing. You understand? And then he saw that how this pepper plant grows. He remember when they were small. Now this thing, I got to push my hands up and still can't reach the top of these pepper. And he remember when they was like this. So he see the proof. So trust me, there's no way you could see this proof and fall to anything else out there. When you could actually use what you have and create miracles before the eyes of many. All right? The grandson said your pepper plants are amazing. Thank you. Tell him thank you. Thank you. D'Angelo say, I seen plant a result. It's true. Definitely. And if they want to see too, they could go back to all my live from November and they're going to see the whole process of how everything was growing. Thank you, Progo. Thank you, man. Blessings to you. Yes, that brother seeing the process of this garden. I'm telling you. So I know he gonna be having a successful garden as well. Because when you see these kind of things, you're not going to no store. When you could use the things you have. I give so much secret in this thing. Thank you for the donation, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. I've shown so much secret in this thing. People don't give you these information. I'm telling you, most people just want their garden to look nice. And you got to be amazed by their garden. They don't want you to have a garden like them. Me, that don't bother me. I want to see everybody with a beautiful garden. I want to see everybody plants look healthy. This is why I spend the time showing you guys the result from start. And guess what? This is not no editing video. This is live. I'm giving you all. Okay, Dana say, we'll check out all your videos later. Have to go. All right, you take care. Blessings to you. All right. It's so much, man. Yes, so I just want you guys to understand. If you understand mixtures and you understand, it's so much. It's so much I've shared. It's so much I've shared on this channel, Jed. It's so much I share. I share recipe. People don't give you their recipe. I share recipe. I use it. I show you. I use it. I show you the growth. And the growth is just amazing. The growth is just amazing. You understand? All the plants just growing so beautiful and healthy and producing in abundance. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been growing eggplant for a long time. And this year, I feed my eggplant with liquid, natural, liquid organic matter. And the truth is, my eggplant and them is, some of them is taller than me. I have eggplant growing taller than me and the seasoning even finished. This is the first time I grow eggplant this tall. I have eggplant 6 feet tall at this moment. I never grew them that tall. But what I used this year have shown me something. It has showed me how good it works with eggplant. It also shows me how good it works with cayenne pepper. It also showed me that. Because I never see cayenne pepper this size. I never see that. And what I feed it with, show me. The size, yes, I used to see the size of the plant. But I never used to see a cayenne pepper this thick yet. Never. Natural from the store. So on this channel here, guys, I guarantee you, you would not regret being a part of this journey. On this channel, you will learn to grow food, healthy food that can keep your body going, that can make you feel strong and healthy, that can make you feel like you're 20 years when you're 40. I'm telling you, this is the type of garden will make you feel like that. Because what you're doing, you're eating food with nutrition inside of it. You're not just eating food because you could eat food. You're eating food that loaded with nutrition. All right? Vitamins. Whatever our body needs. So our food supposed to be our pharmacy. But if we allow other things to mess with our food, then what you think gonna happen? You're gonna have to go and buy a bottle of something to give you vitamins. You will have to go and buy minerals out of a damn bottle. Sorry for my words. You will have to go and buy things to build your immune system out of a bottle, when you could grow it in your garden if you be patient and just try to do it the right way. Do not get distracted. It's easy to get distracted out here because everybody have a voice of how they grow. What you got to do, you focus on the people who could help you get there. Watch what they do, especially if they could show you, because a lot of people don't show you nothing. All they show you the plants growing and harvest time. They're not showing you what they do and all the chemical they put around the plant. They're not showing you that. We start from seed without using chemical. No farm. Are we still able to produce a healthy, successful garden? The thing is, we choose what to plant. We don't plant any and everything. We plant what thrives best in our growing zone. That's what we plant. So we don't go out there trying to grow everything. That's why I only have selective food growing in my garden. Why I have selective food growing in my garden? Because I want my plants to produce until the end of the growing season. Hey Rando, what's up? Thank you. You understand? So if you want your garden to grow until the end of the season, then you got to plant things that can continue produce till the ending of your season. Like for instance, I plant collard greens and them things, but that's done in the spring, only in the spring. Broccoli. Don't waste your time planting broccoli in the summer. Don't waste your time kale in the summer. These are spring crop. Broccoli is a spring crop or fall, not done in the summer. So what you got to do, you plant them early in the spring. So after you plant them all in the spring, after you harvest them, and you see they start struggling, you take them out the ground and replant something else because they're not going to do well in the heat. You see this whole area here, guys? You see this whole area here? Go all the way back up here. I had cabbage all the way coming here. All this come down here was cabbage in the early part of the spring. Go all the way back over all this area over here was cabbage. You understand? You get rid of them and you have a crop. Now I have another crop coming in, which is okra, pepper, turmeric, ginger grass. You understand? Fever grass, I mean. It's all about paying attention. Trust me. The more attention you pay, the more you learn. And the more you understand how to operate your garden. The more you understand how to deal with a garden. The more you understand how to be successful in a garden. You understand? It ain't no rocket science. It's just patient, man. Yep. Restoring seed now and planted. Okay. Wonderful. These plants do not do well in the summer. Cabbage, broccoli, kale. These plants struggle in the summer. So all in the spring, they produce a lot of leaf for you. But when the summer hit, they basically slow down. Even spinach. All these are spring crop. So these are things we have to pay attention to. Plant what can give you food during the whole season. You see what I'm coming from? See what grows best in your garden season. Yes. Yes, guys. So what I'm doing right now, I'm boosting. Everything that now start producing, I'm boosting them. Giving them that little boost, extra boost. What? And let me show you something. I'm going to show you guys something, right? Now, a lot of things you buy, you cannot even put it around the plant, too close to the plant. By the time you put it too close to the plant, it burns down the plant. This, watch. You could throw it under the leaf and nothing happen. You see what I'm saying? You could throw it on the leaf and nothing happen. This is how natural this thing is. You could naturally throw it on their leaf. You could throw it directly by their root and nothing happen. A lot of things you purchase, if you do that, they all burn down. That's the difference of a natural organic manure than a lot of things. And the truth is, I'm not here to tell you guys what to use or what you shouldn't use. I already show you it works. Let me see. How long you think we got in zone 8 before it start to get cold? Late October, definitely. Late October. You got straight down till late October. Yes. Pay attention and get good result. Definitely. Anything else would burn it. Definitely. You're right. Eggplant love it or the leaves. Exactly. Anything else gonna scorch up their leaf and burn them down. But with this you could trust this. You understand? This is sweet potato right here. You could just throw the thing on the sweet potato. Watch. On their vines and ain't nothing happen. You see? Ain't much people can do that. But we do that and show you the great result. Look our plants. Look how they healthy. Look how they producing. You guys now see me harvest like 20 eggplant live right here. An eggplant coming again. Bell pepper coming like crazy. Sweet pepper coming. Cayenne pepper coming. We now save some seed. And we have more here. Ain't that a blessing? It is a blessing. So guys, all I can tell you all, I can't tell you all what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I will appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Support the channel by hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Yes. So what I'm showing you guys here, I cannot, everyone have their own way and style of gardening, and I cannot tell you what to use and what not to use. I could only encourage you guys that there's a way to go natural. And saving seed should be, no, people would say you crazy for doing that. Yes, definitely. 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 Look, you could feed at edit exactly. And let me show you guys over here again. You know what? I don't even show you guys up here. Look what here. This is food right here that I don't even show you guys like that. This is food right here. This is a root crop. This is a root crop right here. We call this one is a dasheen. This one here is a Tanya. Yeah, but yes, guys. You see, all this is food coming over here. This is actually food down inside here. You see, all this is food. All come over here, watch. Watch, guys, food. All this is food just growing here. Growing up over here. All over the food. Yes. So I focus on the things that can feed me and my family. There's a lot of herbs growing up in here that you could use every day. You come, I guarantee you could grab a bowl and you could walk with and you could get food. Whether you want leafy like these, you could cook these up in soup. You could cook these up in soup and you good to go, man. Could boil these up and you good to go. It's you see what I'm coming from. There's a lot of leaf you could just boil and you good to go. And I want to share this with you guys. This is why I keep talking about seeds. I want to share this with you guys. This is a lima beans plant. This is a lima beans plant, right? And I set the seeds and I purchased the seeds from the store because I just wanted to see if I can grow them. And I purchased them in the store and I decide, you know what? I'm going to set them in the ground. That's what I need. Does it come back every year? Yes, in your zone it will come back every year. Every year it will come back. When you harvest it, you cut off the top and you just bury it back in the ground and it comes right back every year. Yes. So like I was saying, with this lima beans, it grows I think this thing is since in April. And it grows. But guess what? I ain't see one beans up to now. I ain't see one beans up to now. So you know what that tells me? That tells me something. In the future, it will be very difficult to find seed that could reproduce. Yes, you might be able to produce a plant. But a plant, it will be very difficult for them to produce food. And these are things we definitely have to pay attention. So if you could get some seeds, yes. Same as butter beans, yes. Yes, Elsa, same beans. So if you feel, I'm telling you right now is the time to grab hold of good seeds if you want to be a farmer, if you want to be a gardener. Because very soon, like for instance, this another crop again, I get a squash, right? I get a squash and I open up the squash and I plant all the seeds right over here, right there. And they did not produce one squash. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't produce one squash. I get it from the store because I like the squash. I say, you know what? Let me see if me could grow this thing and see if me can start to keep regrowing it and get some good seed from it. I ain't received one squash from that thing. So that a two plant me I tell you about, I tried this with. That I purchased and did not get nothing from them. So take my silly advice, people. Take my silly advice. Oh, nice. You see, I have a nice butter squash. All right. Oh, man, looking healthy. You know how I had us to protect this? I naturally had us to protect this by putting this mesh wire over it from the squirrel them. Looking pretty healthy, man. Oh, man. Wow. From the squirrel them. But I need that to get some seed from it because like I said, man, soon. Then down here again, I plant another squash right here. All it do is been pushing out flowers and no fruit. So it's already happening as far as I'm seeing. As far as I'm seeing, is happening. Very soon, you wouldn't able to go in no store and tell yourself you buying fruits and getting the seeds from them. That's not going to happen. Hey Tai, how you doing? Blessings to see you. Yeah. Very soon. Thank you for being here, Tai. Blessings, blessings. Very soon, guys, seed will be very hard to get. And the only type of seed you might be able to get is if you wouldn't able to get seed from a fruit or a vegetables and it produce. Yes, it produce the vines, it produce it growing, but it will not produce. And 3 different plants I'm showing you. And it ain't just 3 plants, it's a whole squash. And not even one produce. See, same thing, a whole squash open up and just set all the seed. Nothing produce. Lima beans, same thing. So we already see that. Well, that's my belief. That's my belief because of what I saw. I'm not just saying this because I can say it. It's what I saw. 3 things I get from the store, plant them, and wasn't able to harvest nothing from them. That's what I saw with my eyes. So now is the time to grab hold of seeds. Or very soon, it will be very difficult to find real seeds. I'm telling you. Okay, my pumpkin them start coming in now. The female them. I was seeing a lot of male coming in, but now I'm seeing the female now. That's a good thing right there. Look at no. Oh wow, they're coming in. They're coming in. The female them coming in now. Yes. I know. I came across a variety like that. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta be so. If you got squash, you growing squash. Save your seed. Because I'm telling you, it's not. You wouldn't able to just tell yourself, you know what? Let me go and buy some squash. Seed. Let me buy a squash and let me get the seed from it. You're not gonna get nothing from it. You understand? Okay, how I know female from the male? All right, that's good. I like that. I like that. I like that question. Now, how you know female from a male? This is how you know female from a male. You see the female? It already formed a pumpkin to the bottom, and now it's pushing out to the top. It's gonna open up a flowers, and that's where it get pollinated from. So if this flowers is open up and it ain't get pollinated, this whole pumpkin gonna fall off. So it have to open up just like this one. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay. This one is a male. You see the male? This is a male. You see how the male comes up and then the male open up. And then the male pollinate is we're gonna pollinate the female. So we have the male, this is the male right here. Okay? That's the male. And the female is the one with the pumpkin down to the bottom. So when the female open up the pollen from here, is we're gonna go down and pollinate the female. All right, so what I was saying, I was seeing a lot of male and no female, but now I see the female them coming in now, which is a great thing. Pentagon, are you growing the white Jamaican sorrel this year? No, I'm growing the red one. I'm growing the red one. I'm trying not to, because the white one, I never get to harvest anything from it because the it growing, and it not producing anything. So last year I grew the red one, and the red one produced. So I'm more focusing on the red one now, not the white one. The white one don't produce when the frost hit. So it's waste of time for me to grow that one. All right, so Elsa, you see what I'm saying? This one is the female, because now it's gonna grow out and this open up these flowers. So once the flowers open up, the male gonna pollinate this one. If the male ain't pollinated, it's gonna fall off. The pollination process have to happen. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Pollinators is so important, guys. We have to understand more. We got to learn more about pollinators. I don't think people really take pollinators serious. But guys, without the pollinators, if this ain't pollinate, you're not gonna eat no pumpkin. So it's either you gotta be busy in your garden trying to do hand pollinate, or you ain't eat any pumpkin, because without the pollinators, they're not producing. It has to get pollinate. Just like, you see what I'm saying? Now over here, I mean, these pumpkin, they're growing and they're running all go down there and they're coming back up. Okay, right. This is a male right here. If this male come and goes back before the female, guess what happened? The female have to open up in time that this male can pollinate it. Most of the time what does happen, the male does come, open up, and go back to the earth, and then the female comes up after. If that happen, then the female cannot get pollinate. So the both of them got to be around at the same time. So our pollinators is very important, and I think we need to take it very serious, because I don't see pollinators like I used to. I barely see bees and stuff these days. And I think we need to take these things more serious. Bees, you hardly, well, for me, the way I used to see bees, I don't see them no more. Okay, Tizi say, okay, I'm trying to grow the white one. I will let you know now if I'm successful. Yes, please do, because I'm surely not successful growing it. Yes, thank you, brother. You are so wonderful. I didn't know male and female. All right, that's what I'm saying. You learn as much as you can over here. Let me see. What variety of pumpkin is that you grow? Do you grow the Jamaican pumpkin? No, I don't grow the Jamaican pumpkins. But I need to be growing them, but I don't at this moment. Okay. I think that is the way the 40 to 50 of our fruit from pollinators pay a great deals in the, yep, it's Justy. Hey Justy, how you doing? Hi. This year squash and cucumber have been extremely rough for me. Maybe it was too hot for cucumber, and butternut squash are only giving me male flowers and dropping. Right, okay. Let me ask you something. Where did you get those seed? Did you get them seed from a butternut squash itself, or did you get it from the store? It's Justy. Please let me know where did you get that from. And the next thing again too, the heat too. The heat does mess with a lot of plant as well. The heat sometimes mess with a lot of plant. Yes. So that could be a big part of the problem. But did you get the squash from a store? Hey garden home, how you doing? They all came from they came from a company and all you see in is mail. Wow. That's kind of challenging. That's kind of thing right there because I'm going through the same problem, but I get mine from the store. But I think a lot of these problems gonna be start happening rapidly. I really believe that. I think a lot of this gonna start happening rapidly, where people gonna be complaining about this a lot, where they only getting maybe it's something for discourage gardeners. Cause if you only growing and you can't harvest, then you're gonna stop. You see what I'm saying? Thank you. Yes, guys, these are real life story we're giving you guys here. You guys able to see 8-foot pepper tree. I mean, live. This ain't no picture thing. This is, look at this pepper tree here, man. This shit is 8 foot tall right now, but I gotta do a measurement that you guys can see. But this grass is 8 foot tall right at this moment. So right now we have 2 8-foot pepper tree right now. All right. Let me see. So this is my 4th time trying to grow squash and pumpkin this year. I hope I can get winter. Oh man. It is shame because the plant is beautiful. It's not. Yes, believe me, I understand your pain because I was feeling the same way with my squash stem. They was producing so much flowers and no fruit. I wasn't worrying about my pumpkin because I know this pumpkin is good pumpkin seed because I've been growing these for a while. So I know because this is the time that my pumpkin will start producing. This is the time. Go right down to, so pumpkin gonna start produce, then they're gonna be harvesting pumpkin down in October. So I know for a fact. So this is why I'm saying I'm 6 foot tall. Okay, let me see. I'm 6 foot tall. 8 foot is huge. Yep. Yep. Yes, guys. But guys, my battery is gonna die in a minute. But I just feel like I have one of the more. You guys are so motivated. You guys motivate me so much that I can, be out here in my garden. You guys keep my company. I mean, it's a blessing. You guys are so amazing. Thank you all so much, man. But the thing is, you all will never regret it. You have a wonderful channel. Thank you so much. Mosquito are the worst right now. Oh, yes. These mosquito ain't playing around, man. You see, I have my turmeric here too. Just giving them a little touch up. Because you want to make sure they're good, that they could give you a nice bunch of turmeric. You're welcome, Pure Grow, man. Man, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are so supportive. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you all so much. I just want you all to listen me. You don't have to do everything I say. You don't have to do everything I say. But I guarantee you, if you take things that I say and apply to what you're doing, you're going to see great result. I don't just like to sit down and talk about gardening. I like to show the proof. I like to show the process. And when you behold that with your own eyes, that's how you see truth. This is why it's very hard for these information to get out there. This is why I just ask you guys to please hit the like button and subscribe. Sometime you can share. It's a reason why I say that, because this type of information is hard to get out there, because we're not here selling a product or we're not promoting it. So you know how it goes. We promoting use what you have. And if we promote use what you have, you know how it goes. But our garden is full proof of what we talk about. Full proof of what we're saying. Our plants produce continuously, not just once. We don't have a plant that give us one crop. Our plants give us several crops. A matter of fact, they don't stop produce until the cold weather hit them. So it's a blessing. And able to do that without have to purchase anything, it's a blessing. It doesn't matter if you're doing it on a small scale or a big scale. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in container. You still can grow something, and you still can, like I always say, guys, all the plants in your garden, walk around and pick their leaf. Pick leaf off of each plant. Pick leaf off of each plant. Walk around. Pick the leaf off of each plant and put it back in your compost pile. These healthy looking plants, or if you want to make liquid compost, you could also do that. All these healthy plants, grab some leaf, put them back in the soil. Your soil will always be rich. Your soil will always be balanced. Your soil will always be maintained. Once you build it, I keep saying, once you build a soil, it's easy to maintain. The hardest thing is to do is to build it. But once you build it, it's easy to maintain. I miss how to get fat peppers. Well, you might have to go back and watch the live over, because this batch is gonna dead pretty soon. But there's always information how to get fat peppers. Let me see. TGC. Plant on my head, those is beautiful. Thank you again. All right, good to hear that. Good to hear that. You definitely will able to harvest a crop in. You could harvest them in the ending of October. Yes.